Flush there by Reynolds. He took the contact. He's going line for a possible conventional three-point play for the Hawks.
Reynolds, a third-team All-MAAC performer that transferred from Seton Hall out of Lakehurst, New Jersey. Averages 14.1 points per game. Second on the team behind, third on the team behind Pappas and Miller. So a lot of firepower on this Monmouth team.
A lot of firepower. They get after you defensively, but when they turn you over, that's where they are so impressive. When they turn teams over, they are so quick to the basket in transition.
Hammond a runner. Around the rim and outs. Rebound Miles Foster, who checked in during the timeout.
Tough luck again for Hammond. That was on the rim for a while. Fell off.
Miller down low. Miller, layup good.
That's a great high-low entry and a good catch by Miller in traffic. Got it to go down inside.
Thomason on the drive and a whistle, a foul. It is an offensive foul.
Lower your shoulder. Thomason didn't like that call, but I thought it was a good call. When you lower your shoulder and initiate that contact, you usually get the offensive foul called on you. We're going to take another look at it here. You see Thomason aggressive. Yeah, that's just really good. That defensive position there by Reynolds. Really a pretty easy call to make.
Samuel Chaput in the game. Quick guard. What a backup guard to have.
Very quick guard. Does a lot of good things to handle, distribute, shoot the ball.
Miller. Foster. Lowering down in on Iorio. Gets it back, puts it in.
That's a really nice second effort there by Foster. He just stayed with it, anticipated his own miss. Got the easy one to go down inside.
Right now, the Hawks look like the more physical team, doing a lot in the paint, and they're making that conscious effort to get there.
They are a more physical team than Niagara. I don't think there's any question about that. The ball has to go in as the Purple Eagles turn it over.
Cintron loses his footing and the handle. McClary can't finish the other end. Rebound Niagara, and here's Hammond. Hammond, good pass to Cintron, he'll finish.
Great job by Cintron, filling the lane there, and a nice assist by Hammond.
Chaput looking back at King Rice for some instruction. Foster corner, 10 to shoot. Chaput yo-yo dribble, he'll launch from just inside the arc, no good. A rebound, but a foul called. I believe they're going to get Walker Miller. They got McClary.
Yeah, great transition, really good pass there. And you have to look for your bigs when they get out and fill the lane. That was a nice job by Cintron.
Pair of first-team All-MAAC players there with Hammond and Pappas. Mackey, who just entered the game. Spin move, Iorio blocked. Hawks the other way.
Great block there by Miller. Wonderful timing. His hand is right on top of the basketball.
Now Miller, again, backing in on Cintron. Hook shot, off glass, no good. Rebound long and taken by Hammond. Checked that by Julian Mackey. Now Hammond. Hammond weaves through traffic. A little stutter step. Three on the way, no good. The rebound, Pappas. Good pass, Pappas to Foster, and a great block by Cintron.
Terrific block there by Cintron. He didn't give up on the play. And just great timing with his hand right on top of the basketball.
Mackey. 2 to shoot for Hammond. Got it. Marcus Hammond comes through as the shot clock runs down.
Great three ball by Hammond. He really showed off his range there. That was 3 full feet behind the arc. Got a timeout on the floor.
13-11 Monmouth, 11:05 as Hammond knocks down his first three. Back with more from Atlantic City. (13-11 Monmouth. Let's hear from our third member of our team, Smooth Williams.
Talk about star power. 2 of the best guards in our league in this particular basketball game. For Niagara, Marcus Darling, Marcus Hammond, a sweet shooting lefty. Again, this young man coming out of high school, only 1 Division I offer, first team All-MAAC. For Monmouth, the Mad Bomber, George Pappas. He was a walk-on, first team All-MAAC. Young players, persistence and hard work pays off. Back to you, fellas.
You know, you don't get the nickname Smooth if you ain't smooth.
Hey, and Smooth was a great player at Manhattan back in the day.
So he says. Tells me all the time. 13-11 Monmouth, 11:05 left. First half, good start to the ball game. Hammond hit his first 3 before that timeout. He obviously, I'm stating the obvious here, but he has to have a good game for Niagara to be in it and win it.
He really does. I mean, if he doesn't come up big, it's going to be tough for the Purple Eagles to win. He just buried that big-time 3 ball, and hopefully for the Purple Eagles, that'll get him going.
Reynolds finds a cutter, and Pappas loses his footing and loses the ball.
Yeah, Pappas was just off balance there trying to make that pass, turn the basketball over.
Thomason finds Mackey in the corner. Back out. Good decision by Mackey, the freshman from Grayson, Georgia. Now Thomason. Mackey hawked by Chaput. Iorio double teamed. 8 to shoot. Mackey in the paint. Iorio driving, loses the handle, and a shot clock violation. Iorio is an interesting player, Steve. He started his career at American U, went to South Alabama, big scorer, and now here his third university.
Oh, he's done a nice job for Greg Paulus's team. He's a lunch pail type guy. He can score with his back to the basket, but he's good in the mid-range as well. Very, very good rebounder. He leads the Purple Eagles in rebounding.
Vuga in the corner. Kleeman Vuga. Now the fact that Vuga's in would lead me to believe that we're probably not going to see Nikkei Ruddy.
Yeah, probably not, as Pappas had a pretty good look there. He has not gotten it going from distance as yet.
Drive, Hammond got it. Strong move.
Big time play there by Hammond off the bounce.
Miller the other way, beats everyone down the floor. Good close by Iorio. Miller in trouble, layup good. Greg Paulus, I thought he was going to come in and defend.
Yeah, he wanted a 3-second violation there. He was probably right. I mean, after Miller caught that ball, he gathered himself 2 or 3 pump fakes there, Darryl. Probably was in there more than 3 seconds.
3, Hammond, no good. Rebound battled off of Tuba Traore, the 6'11" sophomore.
Hammond wanted a foul there on that jumper, but again, that was right on line. Hammond needs to get going. He's had some good looks, but the last possession, that take to the goal, was very, very quick. He's got a quick first step going to the basket.
Greg Paulus still in Mike McCloskey's ear. Pappas drives, kicks back, Vuga 3, got it! Cleveland Vuga. Again, he plays sparingly for King Rice, and he comes in and knocks it down.
Yeah, what a great shot by Vuga there. No one was around him. The closeout really was non-existent, and Vuga buried it from distance.
Thomason, jumper from just outside the left elbow for 2.
That's his game. Thomason can really get it done in the mid-range. He's got a really smooth left-handed jumper.
Pappas finds Miller. Little push shot, no good. Rebound taken by Traore.
Miller rushed that one maybe just a little bit, but he's made that quick little jump hook / push shot all season long. That's part of his game on the offensive end.
Thomason, corner, 3, no good. And a rebound, Iorio, and it is waved off. Well, didn't go in anyway, but a foul called. So we're going to go to break 18-15, and it's been raining threes. Hammond on one end, and Vuga on the other. Back with more from Atlantic City. The MAAC Championships brought to you by Hercules Tires. Ride on our strength. Visit www.herculestires.com. Jersey Mike's a sub above, and by Levy Recognition solutions that elevate performance. 18-15 Monmouth, good start to this first half. You take a look at Greg Paulus. And Steve, it's pretty much what we expected, I think, to this point.
Yeah, two evenly matched teams. Hammond has started slow for Niagara, just 2 for 8, but he's had some pretty good looks at the basket. Just has not been able to get him to go to this point. Just made 2 field goals.
Cintron off the double team. Good pass to Kuaka-Mensah. So good cut there because Cintron was in trouble.
He was in trouble. That was a really nice bounce pass in traffic there to Kuaka-Mensah. And Kuaka-Mensah was fouled in the act of shooting. He's going to shoot 2 for the Purple Eagles.
1 of 2 tonight. The only Purple Eagle to be at the foul line.
You know, George Pappas, Darryl, he has not gotten going. He's just 2 attempts, and Marcus Hammond has been guarding Pappas. He has done a terrific job to this point. Pappas, of course, first team all MAAC, just a great player, and he has not scored. So you have to give a lot of credit to Marcus Hammond and the job that he's doing on Pappas. He's the 3rd leading scorer in the conference, 15.3 points per game.
So Niagara will retain possession after the missed free throw. Hammond goes baseline, good move, good finish, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play.
Hey, when you're not getting it done from the perimeter, go off the bounce. That's exactly what Marcus Hammond did there. That was a terrific move. Going baseline, he took the contact. Hammond goes to the line for a possible conventional 3-point play for Niagara. Here it is again on the replay. That's just a quick first step going to the goal. You see just a wonderful move there by Hammond. Does not get the free throw to go down.
18 all.
Niagara goes 1-3-1.
McClary looks for help, finds Reynolds. Reynolds corner Pappas. Pappas launches the 3, air ball. Right there is Foster, and he is fouled. Just a question whether it's a shooting foul here, Steve. Might be on the floor. Now they're going to say 2.
Yeah, they did say he was in the act of shooting. I tell you, air balls are tough to rebound. You know, Pappas there, he just looked like he rushed that one, Darryl. He did shoot the 3 ball there, but Foster on the weak side was able to rebound the air ball, and he got fouled. He knocks down the first free throw for Monmouth.
The 2 teams split the season series, each winning on the other's home floor. The second was an overtime when missed, but a rebound. Vugat slipped out of his hands, gets his own rebound. Ball is taken away.
Vugat probably should have went right up with it. He tried to gather himself with a power dribble, turned it over.
Thomas, a good drive, good block by Foster, and a break the other way from McClary to the hole, and he'll lay it up over the rim for 2, and a 3-point Monmouth lead.
When Monmouth turns you over, that's where they can really hurt you. They are so quick to the basket in transition after turnovers. A nice job there by McClary.
Roberts driving in. Roberts hits the bottom of the iron. And the Hawks the other way. Pappas. Now Reynolds. Pappas, open 3, got it. Can't leave him open. And Pappas extends this Hawks lead 24-18. A great job by Monmouth the last couple minutes here in the first half. And we'll take a look.
Yeah, just a great block there by Foster. And this is when they are best. Talking about the Monmouth Hawks in transition. You see McClary just so quick to the goal. Then on the next possession, you saw Pappas. He caught that ball in rhythm. Just did a super job. We're going to take another look at George Pappas. And when he catches it in rhythm, he is the best shooter in the conference. Received a little a little down screen there, not much of one, but it was within the offense. Here it is again. We're going to take a look at it here. See Foster's kind of out of position there on the down screen, and no one's around Pappas. I mean, when he has that kind of, when he's open and has that kind of space, Darryl, he's going to knock down a lot of three balls.
Let's just get this out of the way. How good is Joe Ruggiero and the production team?
Excellent. Joe Ruggiero's just done a tremendous job, he and his crew, the entire tournament.
Cintron on the drive. No call right there for the putback is Kuaka-Mensah.
Nice job there by Kuaka-Mensah cleaning up the miss inside. Got the easy one to go down.
Oh, there's a foul off the ball. Vaughn in disbelief, but he hammered Thomason.
Yeah, Vaughn's coming out. I mean, there's just no question. That's an obvious foul there on Vaughn, who's out of the game right now.
And now we are going to get a look at Nikkei Ruddy. I thought it looked like he had a boot on. I think he took his boot off. He took off his boot and came in the game.
Yeah, this is the fourth leading rebounder in the MAAC, 7.5 rebounds per game. If he can give some quality minutes to King Rice's team, this will be a big lift for Monmouth.
Cintron working on Ruddy. Now Hammond, fade away, got it. Oh man, is he good.
That is just smooth as silk there by Hammond, rising up from about 11 feet, knocked it down.
You know, Ruddy's one of those guys, he doesn't look to score. He has a lot of those Dennis Rodman type games several times, not on the scoreboard at all, but double figures in rebounds.
Yeah, he's
there's the ball thrown away.
Just a rebounding machine, and Shavar Reynolds and George Pappas there, they just don't get together on that flare. Looked like a little flare screen and turned the basketball over. Let's take a second look at big key there for Niagara, as we've talked about. That's just a great mid-range jumper there by Hammond. He's starting to heat up, Darryl, for the Purple Eagles.
Cintron now, Hammond again. Ruddy on him, three. Got it! Marcus Hammond taking over, and Niagara back in the lead after the Monmouth run.
Just a big-time step back by Hammond. He created some space for himself and buried it from distance.
Miller up top three. Yes! It's raining threes.
That is another one, that pick and pop by Miller. You have to close him out. Miller can get it done from distance. Nice take there by Hammond. Blocked there by Miller.
Pappas the other way. Reynolds, Miller. Cut off now to Pappas. Pappas, an offensive foul on the hook. 27-25 Monmouth, and again it's raining threes in Atlantic City. Hammond on one end and back on the other, Walker Miller, the big guy. Now, fine, Steve Egging back here with you from Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall. George Pappas, we talked about him and Hammond at the top of the broadcast. Pappas right now struggling, just 1 of 4, 1 of 3 from 3, but Marcus Hammond a slow start, Steve, but he's heating up. 12 points now, 5 of 12 from the field.
Yeah, Hammond's starting to take over the game. 12 points, he's in rhythm now, but he's very aggressive off the bounce as well. He's got that quick first step going to the goal. 12 big points for Hammond.
Contact and finally a whistle by Mike McCloskey. Reynolds might have taken one below the belt there, Steve.
Yeah, it looked like he did. That looks like he's going to be okay.
If it was a boxing match, they'd hold this one up.
Yeah, we're going to take a second look at it here. It was an aggressive double there. You see Cintron, and yeah, that's what happened. Reynolds looks like he's going to be fine, though. He's taking a couple deep breaths, trying to walk it off.
Cintron a 1-on-1, 78% free throw shooter. They'll earn a second. Cintron, he's one of those unsung guys. He's a good player. He's got 5 points, does a lot for Greg Pauls.
He does. He's a good rebounder. You know, he can score the basketball with his back to the basket. He's got pretty good footwork on the low block. And I just like his energy. He is a high energy guy as Cintron goes 1 out of 2.
Pappas, not a ruddy. Walker Miller. McClary looking, finds Pappas, back to Miller. Miller now backing in. Hook shot, got it. Walker Miller with a dozen, and the Hawks up 3.
That is a great play by Walker Miller. Again, using that 6'10", 6'11" frame with that jump hook. You cannot block it. He's got a great touch with both hands on the low block.
The winner of this will play the Ryder Bronx, who upset Iona. 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Hammond 3. Front iron, no good. And the ball is kicked.
No, it was poked by Guacamenza. He was able to get a hand on that, Daryl. Just great hustle there by Guacamenza to keep this possession alive for Niagara.
Thomason driving on Ruddy, the hole no good. Rebound, loose, battle for it, and a tie-up. Arrow the way of the Purple Eagles.
Both teams are really playing at a high level. They are attacking the glass on pretty much every possession. On the alternating possession on that tie-up, it's Niagara basketball out of bounds under.
Hammond, spin move. And a late whistle. Nathan Hale with a late whistle.
Outside official too. Mentioned Nathan Hale with the call there. I thought it was the proper call, frankly. I mean, there was a lot of contact there, but it was a late call. We're going to take a second look at it here with Hammond, and there was some body contact there. Hammond shoots 2 for Niagara.
Hammond 0 for 1 today, an outstanding free throw shooter.
Well, there have been some terrific games, opening round games. There's been some great quarterfinal games. This is the last of the quarterfinal games, and just some really superb basketball so far in this MAAC tournament, Daryl.
And I have to say, just in case we weren't sure, it works in Atlantic City. The MAAC tournament works in Atlantic City.
Sure.
These crowds have been electric. Unfortunately, we'll be back next year after the 1-year extension. Give this thing a try because the COVID years put a damper on this, but the crowds have been electric. I expect even more electricity tomorrow night.
No, the crowds have been very, very good as McClary did a nice job there inside, taking the contact. Shoots 2 for Monmouth.
Southpaw with his 3rd point of the evening. Two-point Hawk lead. 2 minutes left here in the first. Cintron, now Roberts. Roberts, jumper, got it. 2-point just inside the line, and we are tied once again, this time at 30.
Yeah, they left Roberts there and did not close him out. He took advantage and buried it from distance.
Reynolds is fouled by Roberts.
We're going to take a second look at it here, and Roberts just sizes up Walker Miller. Walker Miller was just late there on that switch. Hey, Roberts can get it done from beyond the arc. Hawks got to close him out.
Pappas draws Cintron in the air, then goes to Miller. Good job, Walker Miller to Ruddy in his first 2.
That's a great high-low entry there, that high-low action. Miller to Ruddy. Got it to go down inside. That was a really nice assist there, high to low.
Hammond, step back, off the mark, Ruddy rebound.
Yeah, tough luck there for Hammond. That was a good-looking shot, just shot it too hard off the back iron.
Chaput through 2 defenders and then misses the layup. Such quickness, but couldn't finish.
Yeah, everything but the basket. It was a great move by Chaput. I think he just rushed it. There was no one around him. Missed the easy one.
Cintron turnaround jumper, good.
That's a 4-point swing, Darryl. Missing that lay-in, and then Cintron with the mid-range jumper knocked it down.
Ruddy up top. Now Pappas. Pappas, little stutter step. Ruddy in the paint, lose the handle right to Walker. McClary, 3, yes! 3-point lead. 8 seconds left, first half.
Great 3-ball there by McClary.
Thomason, 3 seconds. Drop back 3, yes! At the buzzer, and we're tied going into the locker room. What a first half here in Atlantic City.
What a big-time 3-ball there. A step-back 3 by Thomason. We're taking a second look at it. That was a pretty good closeout, too, by Walker Miller. Splash 3-ball there by Thomason.
Outstanding first half. We've been tied multiple times. I believe that is our 8th tie of this first half. So what an outstanding job by both teams. There were many runs. Monmouth led by as many as 7 here in the first game, in this first half rather. So good job by Niagara to stay with it, and back and forth, and fittingly we're going to go into the locker room tied at 35. And now, before we do, Smooth with King Rice.
Coach, classic 4-5 matchup, physical. What were your takeaways from that first half?
I wish that the kids could decide it.
Officiating is an issue right now in your mind.
I'm not going to comment on that,
okay.
But I wish the kids was doing it. And there's 3 people there, and usually there's one that's in charge, and that's not the case right now.
Close game, Coach. Make your adjustments. Look forward to seeing you in the second half.
Yep.
Thanks a lot. Back.
King Rice not happy with the officiating. Tied at 35 here from Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall. We'll be back with more at halftime. ESPN+. Tied up at 35 here at halftime. The 2022 Hercules Tires MAAC Championship here from historic Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. And Steve, a heck of a first half, a heck of a tournament. The winner of this will play the Rider Bronx, the 9th seed, who defeated number 1 Iona last night. Quinnipiac, who defeated Siena in the first game here tonight, will take on the 2 seed St. Peter's Peacocks.
Yeah, I called the game last night with Eddie Acapinti, the Iona Rider game. That was just a tremendous game, back and forth, and Rider was able to win it. Dwight Murray Jr. with just a difficult shot in the key, had to fall away slightly, swished it, and then unfortunately for Iona, they weren't able to get a shot off, turned it over, and Rider with just a big time victory. And the last game that we just saw before us, the Quinnipiac game, they were able to survive a 14-0 run. The 11th seed moves on.
How about that St. Peter's Fairfield game? St. Peter's in control. Fairfield made it a bit of a game.
They did. Jay Young's team did not certainly quit. They were very aggressive in the second half. They went on a 10-1 run early in the second half. But St. Peter's, they are so talented defensively. Nadefo, the defensive player of the year, and I love the guard, Banks the third. He's big time at the guard position.
Yes, he is. Now, you saw a 1 seed go down to the 9th seed, Rider Bronx. I'll tell you, I'm somewhat partial, but at looking at that game, Iona, the talent level looked no different to me.
No, a very similar talent level. Rider, I think most people have said that all year long. I mean, they have tremendous talent, but Kevin Baggett's team, they've lost a lot of close games. I mean, they were in many games this year. They just came up a little short, but they're putting it together at the right time.
Tied up at 35, Niagara and Monmouth. Back with more here from Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall. Darryl Fine, Steve Eggick back here with you from Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall. And Steve, I'd expect nothing less from a 4-5 team than what we're seeing here, 35 all at a halftime. And hey, it's Hammond taking over for Niagara. Pappas yet to get started, but Walker Miller, a big story.
Hey, this is a great 4-5 matchup. It's the final quarterfinal game. Hammond has been the story. 14 points. He started slow, but really got going. He took the ball off the bounce. He's got a great quick first step going to the basket. Pappas has not gotten going yet. He only has 4 attempts in the first half. He's got to be integrated into the offense. Fortunately, though, Walker Miller, as you mentioned, Darryl, has 12 points, has done a lot of good things. But, hey, this is shaping up to be a 1 or 2 possession game, 2 very, very evenly matched teams.
What do you expect anything different from either side in the second half?
Well, Pappas has to get going. I mean, he's the 3rd leading scorer in the conference. They need him to knock down shots. Hammond was on him the majority of the time. You can't say enough about Marcus Hammond defensively on Pappas. He was big time. But, no, I think they need to turn Niagara over. Monmouth is great in transition. We talked about that in one of my game keys. When they turn people over, they are quick to the basket. They like to play fast. I think they want it more up and down. But, hey, this is another great quarterfinal matchup.
Let's hear from the 3rd member of our crew, Chris Smooth Williams.
Gentlemen, Coach Rice makes an excellent point. In games like this, you want players to dictate the outcome. However, you need your stars to be stars. All conference players have to step up. But the big deal is usually a role player that may not be accounted for. A second unit player plays big in a game like this. Let's see what happens. Tied up at halftime. Let's look forward to a great second half. Back to you, fellas.
Thank you, Smooth. And it was an outstanding first half. All tied up at 35. Second half action after this from Atlantic City. 35 all. Smooth is with Greg Paulus.
Coach, nip and tuck first half, very physical. Any major adjustments you need to make in the second half?
Yeah, I think for us, continue to stay disciplined with our execution on both ends of the floor. They do such a great job of scoring in transition, and we got to do a great job taking good shots and taking care of the basketball.
Coach, good luck in the second half. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Back over to you, fellas.
Thank you, Smooth. Let's take a look at our first half stats. The Purple Eagles shooting 41% from the field. You see 4 of 11 from 3, 48% from the field for Monmouth, shooting very well, and 6 of 10 from 3. Let's take a look at our first half highlights.
Yeah, here's a really nice pass there by Pappas, and you see Shavar Reynolds starting the game, and that's with the pick and pop there with Miller. He is really, at 6'10", really a great option. What a wonderful step back 3 there by Hammond. He has that kind of ability. Good look there, high to low action there. Miller to Ruddy, really a nice assist there. You see McClary setting his feet, burying it from distance, and what a great shot there by Thomason. That was a pretty good closeout by Walker Miller, Darryl, and Thomason with the ball away deep in the corner. That was an impressive 3-ball.
Monmouth 6 of 10 from 3 in that first half, but one of the things that has kept Niagara in it and kept this game tied, 11 points off of turnovers for Niagara, just 2 for Monmouth.
Yes, that is a key stat. Hey, when the game is close, both teams, you have to value the basketball. Every possession is critically important.
Buckle up. I think we're going to have a good one.
Yeah, I think we are too.
Reynolds uses the screen up top, chased by Thomas, and now Miller. Miller puts up the 3, got it. A very nonchalant 3 by Walker Miller. He's got 15 and 3 of 3 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he hesitated just a little bit, but again, they gave him too much space. When he sets his feet, he has got a really nice stroke from distance.
Cintron, 8 to shoot, backing in on Pappas. Through the paint, lost the handle. Right there was Kuaka Mensah, who misses the layup.
Miller altered that shot, going straight up there, made that shot very difficult.
Well, they're going to call a block. They're going to call a block as, take a look at this. Jarvis Vaughn ran over Kuaka Mensah.
Yeah, that was a bang play. Yeah, it was
probably a pretty good call.
Yeah, I thought that was the proper call there. I didn't think Kuaka Mensah was in good defensive position there. Proper call.
Should make King Rice a little happier.
Again, it'll be interesting to see what team in the first 5 or 6 minutes who's going to take control of this game. We're going to take another look here at Walker Miller. Again, he just sizes him up, and he's got that frame at 6'10", and what a weapon to have a big be able to step out. And he also, from the high post, Darryl, he is a wonderful passer going high to low.
It looked like he had nowhere to go, nobody to pass it to, right. And he just decided to put it up. Jarvis Vaughn, they're going to tape him up. He got cut. They're going to get rid of the good ovation. That's another one of those unsung heroes. You got to get the blood off the floor. 24 to shoot for the Hawks. Reynolds back to Walker, just throws up that little push shot. 2 more, he's got 5 to start this second half.
What a great 2-man game there. Yeah, Walker Miller is feeling it, and what a deft touch he has from about 8 feet and in with that jump hook.
Hammond can't free himself from Reynolds now. Miller. Kwaka-Mensah. Roberts behind the back. Thomason. 3. Got it. Big shot by Thomason.
Yeah, the Purple Eagles needed that. That was a big-time answer by Thomason. Just a 2-point game at the 18-minute mark.
Pappas. Ball knocked away. Niagara the other way with Hammond. Hammond has to recover. Roberts, 3. No good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds by Citron. So Monmouth ball. Wide open look for Roberts.
Yeah, that was a good look in transition. Just great vision there by Hammond. He found the trailing Roberts. Had his feet set, his shoulders were square. That was a good look by Roberts, just a little bit too far wide right.
Roberts had the game winner in the overtime win in the regular season on a pass from Hammond. Miller again, this time on Kwaka-Mensah, backing in. Miller off glass, no good. Rebound battled for, and a foul on, I believe, Kwaka-Mensah.
They got Citron, yeah.
You're
they
right,
got
Citron
there. And again, just a great job by Vaughn attacking the glass. Both teams continue to really hit the boards.
Yeah, Vaughn, a very aggressive player. Made the start because Ruddy's banged up. We did see him, but he didn't start the game. Here's a save by Pappas. Wide open look. Vaughn for 3. Yes!
A great job there. What recognition by Walker Miller. Found the wide open Vaughn, who took advantage, buried it from beyond the arc.
Thomason up top. Finds Kwaka-Mensah in the paint. Driving in, cut off, double team, through the double team, no good. Rebound, it's going to be a shot clock violation.
It's a great defensive sequence there for the Monmouth Hawks. Again, Walker Miller going straight up, making that attempt by Kwaka-Mensah very, very difficult. Walker Miller, Darryl, is getting it done on both ends of the floor. He has been terrific tonight.
Greg Paulus pleading for his team hands up on defense. Reynolds looks, finds Vaughn. Miller, good pass, right elbow jumper. Reynolds off the mark, and then Citron gets pushed by Vaughn. Vaughn playing well, but silly foul there. 3rd on Vaughn. Check that on Reynolds.
Yeah,
sorry.
It was on Reynolds. Yeah, Shavar Reynolds there short armed that one. He had it right at the elbow. He had a really good look after receiving a good pass from Walker Miller. Couldn't get it to go down, and then committed the personal.
So Vaughn and Reynolds both with 3 personals. Roberts, long 3 over Reynolds, got it!
Hey, that's his game. He has that in his repertoire. That kind of range. Roberts rises up from distance.
Pappas. McClary in the corner. Walker Miller. Reynolds, 3 on the way. Yes! Another 3.
Both teams are really playing at a high level. Nice looking 3-ball there by Reynolds. The last 3 possessions, Niagara went zone, trying to switch it up. Greg Paulus trying to switch it up a little bit defensively, and Reynolds rose up against that 2-3 zone.
And that was a contested 3. Hammond the drive, the kick, corner 3, Thomason, no good. Rebound Reynolds, good numbers for the Hawks. McClary back to Miller, and he goes for the stuff, but he is fouled going up. He'll go to the line for 2. But first, this time out, 5-point lead for the Hawks. Back with more here from Atlantic City.
Turkey had a resume. It would say it's 99% fat-free, filler-free, and raised without antibiotics. But our turkey already has its dream job at Jersey Mike's. Premium meat makes a sub above.
Niagara University is really where I became the more confident version of myself. I always had the drive, but they really showed me the way to get it done. Now, I'm ready to take on law school and the world.
When you come to Niagara University, you don't just evolve academically. My transformation here has been huge. I'm serving others now, and it's really helped me see my purpose. Niagara University really helped bring out that side of me.
And now, for the first time,
how about we do a timeout for a great true story?
You see us spread the greatness of African American culture by reading books for you that will make you laugh, cry, sing, and learn. Basketball players and coaches support black culture and social justice by reading diverse books in an entertaining and engaging way for all kids. So make a timeout and go to www.timeoutforblacklives.com today, a MAAC initiative.
Alone, chicken, onions, peppers, and cheese have potential. Together, they have a purpose, a destiny, and a name. Because grilled to order makes a sub above.
It's raining threes here in Atlantic City. 46-41, Monmouth leading Niagara. The 3-ball has been the story of the game.
It really has. There's Roberts. Again, that's a catch-and-shoot 3-ball. Roberts has that kind of range. And the answer, Shavar Reynolds against that Niagara zone. There are some shot makers here tonight, Darryl.
And one of them happens to be 6'11". Walker Miller, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. He's got 17 points. The 3 3-pointers made is a career high.
Oh, I just mentioned before the timeout, Darryl, he has been terrific, really on both ends of the floor as he misses the first free throw. He's altered some shots, using that frame, going straight up. He has been really active on both ends of the floor. He has really been terrific as he misses both free throws. 2 big misses there by Walker Miller.
It's generally pretty good, 72%
yes.
Coming in. So a 5-point lead. Hammond kick, corner, Roberts 3. Yeah!
That is all Marcus Hammond drawing the defense on that aggressive take to the basket. Good vision. Rogers buries it from deep in the corner.
His second 3. Chaput behind the back finds Pappas. Pappas on the drive. Cut off. Finds some room. Puts up a floater, no good. Rebound is out of bounds off of Pappas. And it'll belong to Monmouth.
Pappas continues to struggle. And yes, what a great play there by Hammond. Pappas was standing out of bounds. Threw the basketball off of Pappas. That was a heady move by Hammond. See it again on the replay. There's a bit of a scrum, and yeah, that's just a great play by Hammond.
Hammond has it. Working on Pappas. Yo-yo dribble. 3 on the way. No good. And the rebound, McClary.
Boy, that was right on line. Just a little bit too hard off the back iron there was Hammond.
Chaput to Ruddy. They're looking inside for Foster. Instead, Pappas right elbow jumper, no good. Wanted the foul call, none coming. And Thomas in the other way.
Yeah, when you throw your leg out there, you're just not going to get that call. I thought that was a good non-call. Pappas rushed that a little bit in the mid-range from about 17 feet.
Hammond. Iorio working on Ruddy. Spin move. Loses his balance, regains. Good pass and is blocked. Traore went up but blocked. The other way, Chaput. Miles Foster in the paint. Head and shoulder fake, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's a really good, patient move there by Foster with his back to the basket. Nice quick drop step. He took a lot of contact. He shoots 2 for Monmouth.
Monmouth just 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Close games like that can become a big factor.
They will. Free throws will play a big, big factor in this game as Foster knocks down the first one for the Hawks.
Foster now 2 of 3 from the line. Foster readies.
One for 2 for Foster. Yeah, big. They really can come back to haunt you. Missed free throws.
Hammonds. Guacamensa, now Thomason. Thomason takes the bump from Chaput. Down low, Iorio. Finds Roberts. Roberts, a little crow hop, puts it up good.
Well, he's trying to draw the foul on Chaput and was able to get it to go down from about 15 feet.
McClary, the drive to the hole, off glass, no good. Rebound, Foster, shot is blocked.
That's a great block by Iorio. Just hand right on top of the basketball. Great timing there by Iorio.
The lead is 1, under 12, second half. Thomason has to regain, now Iorio. Thomason, yo-yo dribble, stop, pop, back pop, no good.
That's a great closeout there by Pappas.
Chaput looks for help. Now Foster back to Chaput. Good pass to Chaput, cutting in the lane, loses the handle, ball and body on the floor. No whistle yet. Now they'll call the tie-up. The ball belongs to Niagara. This time out. 11-13 left second half. 47-46. Monmouth back with more. Here from Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall on ESPN+. Monmouth by a point. Let's go to Chris Smooth-Williams.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Had a chance to listen in on the Purple Eagles huddle. Coach Paulus is happy with the effort, but he needs everyone to gang rebound, and he wants multiple efforts. Second, third, and fourth. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Smooth. And we mentioned earlier that Niagara last in rebounding in the MAAC, but rated it here, down 24-27, the rebounds.
No, they've been really good. Both teams, we talked about it all game long, Daryl. Both teams continue to just crash the boards.
Roberts can't get away from Ruth. Back to Hammond. They blitz Hammond with this double team. Somehow gets it to Iorio. 5 to shoot. Iorio. Ball slipped out of his hands, and Walker Miller comes up with it.
Yeah, Iorio, he looked like he was going to shoot it, but turned it over. Yeah, he just could not control the basketball.
McClary, turnaround jumper, got it.
That's a nice jumper in the mid-range there by McClary, right at the elbow. Knocked it down.
Thomason up top. Thomason tries to get out around Ruddy. Contact, no call. Iorio the rebound. Put back, no good, but he is fouled. Late whistle, but the right call.
Yeah, that was the right call. That's just a great offensive rebound there on the weak side by Iorio. Took a lot of contact on the putback. He shoots 2 for Niagara.
Iorio comes in just under 9 points a game. Has not scored here yet tonight. Free throw off the mark. 71% free throw shooter. Again, big time scorer at American than South Alabama.
Yeah, he is. He's more than capable. He's had some big games, and he misses 2 free throws. 2 big misses. Both teams are struggling from the foul line.
5 of 11 now for Niagara. Monmouth 4 of 9. You hate to see that in close games.
Yeah, they come back to haunt you. This is shaping up to go down to the last 1 or 2 possessions.
Good pass to McClary. Right elbow jumper, no good. Good job by Iorio to get the rebound over Miller.
That was a good look by McClary. It was right on line. He just knocked it too hard off the back iron.
Again, the double team on Hammond. Iorio, ball is stolen, and a foul called. It'll be on Guacamenza.
Yeah, it's on Guacamenza there. Boy, Nike Ruddy there just laying out, diving on the floor there to get the basketball. And Guacamenza ends up on top of him there. But what a great hustle play. Both kids really wonderful hustle. You take a second look here. Just diving on the floor. That was the proper call. It was a 50-50 ball, but Guacamenza ended up on top of Ruddy.
It's tournament time.
Yeah, it's tournament time. Hey, you can't leave anything to question. You got to play hard on every possession. And a turnover now on Monmouth. They turn the basketball back over to Niagara.
Yeah, Ruth steps over the line. The 11th turnover against the Hawks. Hammond squares up, no good. Gets his own rebound, and then the shot is blocked. I think he thought he was fouled. No call, so it goes out of bounds off of Hammond.
Yeah, that's what Greg Paulus is asking. Where was the foul? There was some contact there, but well, I think that was a tough break for Niagara.
These two teams so evenly matched. Miller. Eight to shoot for Reynolds. Guarded by Hammond. Reynolds uses the ruddy screen, weaves through traffic. Good pass down low to Ruth. He misses the layup. Ball loose, taken by McClary.
Great hustle there by Ruth. He anticipated his own miss there and was able to tap the basketball back out.
Reynolds finds McClary. Again, 8 to shoot. Reynolds around a ruddy screen. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Miller. Miller is fouled going up. Foul on Kweka-Mensah, his third, and Miller back to the line.
It's a great rebound there by Walker Miller, just using his size advantage. And it's on the floor. They did not call the foul in the act of shooting, so it will be Monmouth basketball.
I stand
out of
corrected.
bounds under.
I thought Miller was going up.
It was really close. It was very close.
Reynolds looking, finds Rutter. Reynolds, foul line jumper, got it.
Job there by Reynolds, rising up at the foul line, knocked it down. Got a timeout on the floor.
7:47 left second half. 5-point Hawk lead back from Warren. The MAAC Championships brought to you by Hercules Tires. Ride on our strength. Visit www.herculestires.com. By Jersey Mike's, a sub above. And by Levy Recognition solutions that elevate performance. 51-46 Monmouth, 7:47 left second half. Take a look at Walker Miller. 17 points to lead all scorers.
Yeah, Walker Miller has been big time. And again, he's done it on both ends. He's played very, very well on the defensive end. He's altered a lot of shots.
Roberts, Cintron through the paint, little push on Walker Miller, off glass, no good. One and done as Ruddy clears the glass.
That was a good look there by Cintron. He just could not get that jump hook to go down off the window.
Miller Back to the basket, working on Kwakamensa. Instead, kicks out to McClary, 3, no good. Rebound battled, 4, and Ruddy comes up with the loose ball. Near steal, leaves McClary open. McClary tries to find Pappas. Ball is saved to Pappas. To the hole, layup good.
Nice job there by Pappas, staying with the play. Took it hard to the goal, got it to go down.
That matches the largest lead of the game. 7 again for Monmouth. Hammond the other way. Layup good.
What a great take there by Hammond. Quick first step, physical move going to the goal.
He will not let his team go down without a fight.
He is just terrific. He wants the basketball in his hands. Well, that's what big-time players want. They want to take the shot with the game on the line.
Pappas. Again, this time throws it away. Roberts. Monmouth, good job to get back. Six minutes left, second half. Hammond. Thomason, 3 on the way. No good. Rebound, Pappas.
Good closeout there by Shavar Reynolds. He made that 3-ball attempt difficult there by Thomason.
Miller, once again, backing in on Kwakamensa. Miller stops his dribble, has to give it up to Pappas. 2 to shoot for Pappas. Turnaround. No good. Rebound, Cintron.
What a great defensive sequence there.
Kwakamensa.
Kwakamensa and the Purple Eagles. Yes, that was a very, very difficult attempt there by Pappas.
Thomason down the lane, double team, turn around, got it! Thomason.
What a patient move there by Thomason. He was able to gather himself. It looked like he made travel, but he was able to get it to go down from about 6 feet.
And a timeout called by King Rice. 3-point Monmouth lead. Great second half, great ball game here from Atlantic City. Back with more on ESPN+.
Affirmative policy and to promote equity and inclusion for the long haul.
Take a look at the Monmouth Hawk shadow. A great part of any league are the mascots. They're the Purple Eagle. I don't know if you saw the halftime of the first game.
Great.
The mascot basketball
game. That was outstanding.
The Hawk was launching a lot of shots. I wasn't making many, but he's launching. 53-50 Monmouth, 4:41 left second half. Walker Miller, game high 17. He'll inbound to Reynolds. Reynolds, back to Miller. Fakes the 3, now will shoot the 3. No good, spins out. Rebound Reynolds. Reynolds, Pappas. Pappas drives in, then kicks corner to McClary.
That was tough luck there by Walker Miller. That was halfway down and popped out.
Miller already matched his career high with 3-pointers made with 3. Top arc jumper, no good out of Reynolds. Ruddy, an offensive rebound. He loses the ball, but it is off of Hammond. So Monmouth will have it, 19 to shoot.
Really have to hand it to Nikkei Ruddy. He's obviously not full strength, but he's been a warrior tonight. Really important minutes for Ruddy.
4 minutes left second half. 3-point Hawk lead. Pappas with Roberts on him. Finds Miller. That little push shot, no good, an air ball. Good numbers the other way for the Hawks. Hammond driving in. Hammond, shot block. Cintron rebound, put back, no good, but he is fouled. And Cintron will go to the line for 2, but first, this timeout. 3:42 left, second half. 3-point Hawk lead. Back with more from Atlantic City on ESPN Plus. .53-50 Monmouth, 3:42 left here in the second half. Let's take a look at our Hercules Strong move of the game. It was Siobhan Reynolds, good and fouled on the stuff. That is our Hercules Strong move of the game, brought to you by Hercules. Hercules Tires is the official tire of the MAAC, and for over 65 years has been providing tires with unbeatable quality at unmatched value. Whatever the vehicle and whatever the terrain, Hercules Tires invites you to ride on our strength. For a retailer near you, visit HerculesTires.com.
Well, Darryl, we talked about this game going down to the final few possessions. And, hey, it's a 3-point game, just a one-possession game right now prior to these Cintron free throws at the 3:42 mark.
Niagara just 5 of 11 from the line. Cintron 1 of 2. Front iron and out.
Just has been a monumental struggle for Niagara. These really come back to haunt you.
Cintron came in 78% and misses another.
Two big misses there by Cintron.
Pappas, who set the single-season three-pointer made earlier. Miller fakes now in with the push shot, no good. Ruddy, rebound, but knocked out of his hands.
Oh, just quick hands there by Thomason. Looked like Miller rushed that one. It's that push shot that he's very adept at, but he shot the air ball, and then Ruddy just got it taken from him.
Hammond the drive. Hammond, contact, off glass, no good. Rebound, Pappas.
There was some contact there. Niagara has to play on.
Reynolds, a little stutter step, stops in the paint. Still with it, finds Ruddy. Miller, second team all MAAC performer. Gives it to the first team MAAC performer in Pappas. Back to Miller. Good cut to Reynolds, layup good.
High-low entry. What a great pass in the high post from Miller. Just an excellent play. Monmouth moving well without the basketball, Shavar Reynolds.
Back to 5. A whistle off the ball, and they're going to get Reynolds.
They are going to get Reynolds. That's only going to be the 4th team foul. We're going to take a look at this really great pass, high, low again. Miller to Reynolds, who put it away.
Also the fourth personal on Reynolds. 2:11 left. Hammond from 3. Off the mark. Cintron saves it to Thomason. 10 to shoot. Thomason crossover. Still with it. Thomason to the hole. Layup no good. And the rebound Ruddy. Monmouth interior defense has been outstanding in the second half.
It has. It's been terrific. That shot, Niagara wanted a foul. I didn't think there was a foul there. It was just really good, tough defense.
They put up a wall. Niagara having trouble inside. Reynolds stops. Left elbow jumper. Yes!
Big time shot there. A step back by Reynolds. Created space for himself. Knocked it down.
Hammond the other way, weaves through traffic to the hole. He is fouled hard, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, he is a tough kid. I just love Hammond's game, the tenacity that he plays with. He took a lot of contact. We're going to take a look at the last Shavar Reynolds. The step back that I just mentioned, Darryl, creating space. That's a big-time shot with the shot clock winding down.
You know, Pappas just 5 points here tonight, Steve. But Reynolds and Miller combining for 32.
Yes, they have been terrific. 15 assists, too, tonight for Monmouth on 22 made field goals as Hammond knocks down the first free throw. They have really shared the basketball, have the Hawks tonight.
Hammond another. Left it short. Rebound, battled for, Ruddy, taken away. Now Roberts. Thomason weaves through the paint. Hammond. Miller on him. Hammond, yo-yo dribble. Step back, now the drive to the hole. Wild runner, no good. Cintron is fouled going up. What a battle inside by Cintron and the Purple Eagles.
That's a big-time battle there. It was a great rebound by Cintron in traffic. He's going to shoot 2. Here it is again on the replay. Really a nice, strong take to the goal by Hammond. You see Cintron on the weak side there taking the contact. He shoots 2. 2 big free throws now here for Niagara at the 103 mark.
Now he needs to clear his head, just 1 of 4, but a good free throw shooter. First one goes.
Okay. Nice job there by Cintron getting that first one to go down.
Makes them both. 2 big free throws for Cintron. Minute.
Huge.
We approach a minute. McLaren the other way to the hole. Layup. No good. Rebound. Cueca Mensah, but he caught it out of bounds.
Yeah, he didn't establish himself. And so that is the right call. It's going to go back to Monmouth with 57 seconds remaining. Monmouth up 4.
Niagara has a foul to give. 4-point Monmouth lead. Miller, ball knocked out of his hand, taken by McLaren. Back to Pappas. And now Reynolds.
They're not going to foul. They're going to play this out. Just 8 seconds to go on the shot clock.
Uses a Miller screen. Reynolds. Now to Miller. Miller backing in. Hook shot. Rolls out. No good. Rebound battled for. Saved by Pappas. Now they're going to have to foul. And they foul Reynolds. Just the 6th team foul. So Monmouth will have it to inbound.
Yeah, unfortunately, Niagara was not able to get the ball off of the board, and they were not able to gain possession. It was a great hustle play by Pappas in the corner. He was able to kick it back to Reynolds. We're going to take another look at it here. Here's Miller with that jump hook, and no one's able to corral it. And then just a great play by Pappas to kick it back out to Reynolds.
Miller calls a timeout. He can't get it in. The Hawks will have 1 timeout remaining. King Rice, on the happy said his player was being held. So a 30-second timeout. An outstanding ball game here tonight. The winner of this will take on the 9th-seeded Rider Bronx at 6 o'clock tomorrow right here. Jim Wellen Boardwalk Hall. The other semifinal is set after Quinnipiac, the 11 seed, won their second straight game in this tournament, and they will face the number 2 seed, St. Peter's Peacocks.
Hey, you just can't say enough about Baker Dunleavy's team. The 11th seeded Quinnipiac Bobcats took down the 3rd seed Siena in the earlier game tonight, 7 o'clock game. They weathered the storm, Daryl.
Yeah, they did. I mean, Rigoni, there's something to be said, as I said to Baker Dunleavy after that first game, something to be said for those upperclassmen in tournament time.
Yes, there's no doubt about that. And
Rigoni, Belanc, they were outstanding.
They were outstanding. Rigoni made some big shots down the stretch to help seal that victory. Made their free throws. We've got a great one here. 31.4 remaining. Monmouth up 4.
Miller will trigger it in. Gets it to McClary, and almost stolen away. They're going to call a foul. So that will put McClary to the line for a 1-and-1. McClary 1 of 2 tonight from the free throw line, just a 53% free throw shooter.
We talked about free throws in the first half, Daryl, how critically important they are. This is a big 1-and-1 here for McClary with 29.6 remaining.
Got it. Big free throw.
Calmly knocked down the front end. Yes, that was the important one. Now he tries to get the bonus to go down.
Monmouth just 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Second. Got it. Monmouth also, although they have 6 fouls, so they don't have one to give. Timeout call by Greg Paul. It's 24.6 left, 6-point Monmouth lead.
A 2-possession game here. You really need a 3. If you have something going to the goal, you could take it, but then you're still down 4. You know, there's just 24.6. You need, obviously, a minimally 2 possessions. We'll see what Greg Paulus dials up here. Some kind of penetration and kick. I think you really need to look for a 3-ball here. There's just not enough time.
You would figure that somewhere along the line here that Marcus Hammond is going to have the ball in his hand.
Yeah, they have to have it to give it to Hammond and, let him go to work, suck the defense in and kick. That's how they won the game at Monmouth.
Yeah, it was
played just like that.
Penetration from Hammond, the kick to Roberts.
Roberts, yes.
And he won that game in overtime. So we could see that. We could see Roberts, but at this point, 24.6 left, 6-point lead. You have to shoot the 3.
Yeah, I think you really need to look for the 3-ball here, unless it's something really quick going to the goal, and then take a quick foul if you don't turn Monmouth over immediately. Let's see what Greg Paulus has dialed up.
Thomason looking. He gets Hammond. Hammond off balance, somehow gets it to Cintron. Cintron will drive to the hole, will stuff it. As you said, if it's easy and it's there, take it, and he did. Tie up. It is a tie up. The arrow is the favor of the Hawks, so Monmouth will retain.
It was a great tie up there by Niagara, but yes, Daryl, with the alternating possession, it stays with Monmouth.
4-point lead for the Hawks. Miller looking, and he uses the final timeout. No more timeouts for King Rice and the Hawks.
That's the last timeout now, so Niagara will switch everything, try to get that 5-second count and get the turnover with 17.8. It's still a 2-possession game. So they will sell out on this out-of-bounds play, switch everything, and just be in full denial position, try to turn over Monmouth.
King Rice puts Miles Ruth in the game during that last timeout. I would think he'll be back in, one of the better free throw shooters at 77%. So if you're looking for the weak link as far as free throws go, percentage-wise it would be McClary at 53, but he just knocked down free throw.
Knocked down 2. You know, he hit the front end of the 1-and-1, knocked down the bonus. So it'll be interesting. If they don't turn them over, they have to foul right away with 17.8.
And still a 1-and-1, just 17 fouls for Niagara.
Just another great game. There have been several opening round games and quarterfinal matchups that have just been terrific.
Here we go. Walker Miller once again will try to inbound. Cintron on him. Looking, and he finds Pappas. And Pappas will head to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Pappas, one of the best at 85%.
Yeah, that's who you want on the foul line. I mean, there's just no question about that. Pappas wanted the basketball, cut hard to it, received that out-of-bounds pass.
Just 5 points for Pappas, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, but he did so many other things well. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a great save in the corner to get Monmouth another basket. Free throw good, will earn a second.
You mentioned 85%, that's 3rd in the MAAC during the regular season. He is the person that King Rice wants on the foul line.
Six-point lead. And Chaput will come back in for Reynolds. Reynolds with the 4 persons. Rice telling the Hawks, don't foul. Hammond, Roberts, 3 on the way, no good, but he has fouled. King Rice just told him. Stevie just yelled at him twice, don't foul. And sure enough, Roberts to the line for 3.
You just have to close out under control there. And Ruth did not close out under control. He clipped Roberts. Roberts shoots 3.
And
for the Purple Eagles.
He is an 83% free throw shooter. Got the roll. He'll get 2 more. Wow. He makes these 2. Purple Eagles certainly alive. That's what seniors do, right? They step up and knock these down.
Yes, 2 big ones there. Roberts can knock this down. It's just a 1-possession game.
And he does. All 3 for Roberts. Shandon Brown checks in. He's in there to chase down the ball handler and foul. 10.6. A whistle. And they're going to get Brown before the inbound.
Yes, they got Brown before the inbound. He was holding Reynolds. Reynolds towing the line for Monmouth. That's the 9th team foul. So it's still 1-and-1 for Reynolds and Monmouth.
Reynolds 1 for 1, another outstanding free throw shooter. Missed it, left it short, rebound taken by Thomason. Hammond, 5 seconds, a timeout called by Greg Paulus. Wow. 3-point lead for the Purple Eagles, and we've seen this before in that earlier game and let's see if they don't draw up that same play.
Drop the same play, but it's going to be interesting to see what King Rice decides to do.
With the 7.
With 5.1 remaining, will he foul? When it's on the floor, obviously not in the act of shooting. A lot of coaches, when there's 5.1, the officials are now looking. They might add some time. He might elect to foul and not let them get the timed shot off from distance. I mean, it's 50-50.
Yeah, I'm not sure why a lot of coaches don't want to do that. But to me, it seems like that's the play.
You see it more and more now, especially with Hammond and his ability to suck defenders towards him. Now, they only have 5.1. They may add some time, but I won't be surprised if King Rice decides to foul.
So if you're Greg Paulus, and in that huddle, what are you? You're having your team prepared for just that. But how do you prepare for it?
Well, it's tough because if they run something, they start to dribble and they foul them, it's very, very difficult. You have to get the ball out of your hands quickly, very, very quickly. But it's 50-50. We both watch a lot of college basketball, Darryl. I mean, there's many coaches now. They won't let you get the shot off to tie it. They will commit the foul and put you on the line. You have to make the first one, purposely miss the second one, and put it back in. I mean, that's a tough thing to do.
Thomason will inbound right in front of his bench. Thomason still with it, looking. He has to go to the backcourt to Hammond. Hammond with 4, finds Cintron, turnaround 3, no good. He misses left. A good job defensively by the Hawks. They survive and move on.
It's a great job defensively. They had a tough time getting the ball in bounds. They had to throw it in the back court, which took so much time. Cintron had to heave one up at the buzzer. It was wide left. Monmouth wins by 3, but what a great quarterfinal game.
Outstanding game. The Monmouth Hawks will move on to tomorrow night's 6 o'clock game against the 9-seeded Rider Bronx. They split the season series. And what a game it is. And we're going to hear from the winning coach, King Rice, and Walker Miller in a little bit.
Both teams just laid everything on the line. I mean, it was high-level basketball. A lot of big-time shots being made. Both teams were locked in on the defensive end of the floor. Both teams, especially offensively, really rebounded.
Smooth now with the winning coach, King Rice.
Coach, classic win, survive and advance. Spoke to you early in the year. You talked about bringing back seniors, your veterans, made all the big plays to close out this basketball game.
Well, Smooth, we were very fortunate. Greg does a great job. It's funny that it was Carolina Duke week, but I got so much respect for him. And then what about Marcus? You know, those kids, he's a kid from New York. We recruited Ray. We didn't recruit Marcus, and he's been as good of a player in this league as we have. And you just got to give those kids a lot of credit because they just kept playing. And they won big ones down the stretch to get to this game. So just a great college basketball game. That's how the 4-5 is supposed to be. We're fortunate we got all the older guys.
Coach, you're a class act. Obviously said a lot of positive things about that Niagara club, and you're right on the money. How about your team? Again, the resolve, playing in a tough game. You weren't happy with the officiating, but these guys played through everything in the second half, and you let them do their thing.
Well, Smooth, you're the one that said the officials, not me, Mr. Commissioner. No, our guys, we've been trying to just build and be together. And there's been years in this league where we felt like we had the best team and we didn't win. And we have one of the best teams, and we have a chance. And now tomorrow, it's one of my best friends, Kev. During the year, we talk all the time, so it will be another great game. They just beat us last week, so it's our turn. Okay, we won first, they won second, now it's our turn. So, but it's going to be a great game tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Go enjoy, at least for the night.
Smooth, you my man.
My man. Appreciate it. I believe we have Walker Miller coming over to join me. Congratulations, big fella. I've always heard great things about you all season long. Big time matchup, 4-5. Stars were stars in this game, all league player. How physical was it out there in that basketball game?
You know, Niagara's a really tough team. They got a lot of really good players, and we saw that tonight. And, you know, it was a game and it's a league that, you know, it's a lot of toughness, it's a lot of physicality, it's a lot of bumping, it's going to be a lot of running, it's going to be a lot of hard playing. So I'm really proud of this team for pulling out this win.
Coming from Carolina, a lot of people may not know your story. Walk on. Were you expecting coming to Monmouth to be like this?
You know, man, it's just one of those things. I try to work hard. You know, I tried to work hard for 4 years and, you know, try to get my opportunity. And, you know, at the end of the day now, I'm just trying to have fun with it, man. You know, basketball is a fun game, and that's what it's meant to be played. So I'm just trying to get out here and have fun with it. You know, George was a walk-on and Shavar was a walk-on. So we got a lot of that hunger on this team and a lot of guys that, you know, worked hard for their careers.
Go enjoy this win.
Absolutely.
Get back at it tomorrow.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you. Fellas, back over to you.
Thank you, Smooth. Let's take a look at the bracket once again as we are set up for the semifinals. Ryder and Monmouth tomorrow at 6. St. Peter's, Quinnipiac tomorrow at 8:30. And Steve, before we leave here, and this is our final game before the ESPN crew comes in and takes over. Remember, this is student-driven from the truck. They did an outstanding job all week long. Thanks to Joe Ruggiero. Just a great job by him and the crew.
Absolutely. They did a wonderful job all tournament long. Hey, this was a great game. We are going to see some terrific semifinal games tomorrow as well.
So for Steve Eggink, Smooth Williams, I'm Darryl Fine saying so long from Jim Will and Barwalk Hall in Atlantic City, where tonight the Monmouth Hawks defeat the Purple Eagles of Niagara 61-58 in an outstanding ball game. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.